Scottish World Cup fans drank Boston dry. I didn't think this could ever be. They tripled their liquor sales from St. Paddy's Day. Do you know how hard it would be to outdrink Boston on St. Paddy's Day, let alone 3 times that? The Scottish were in Boston. Nobody was complaining. Everyone absolutely loved it. They had a lot of fun. Now, the city stocked up on beer. The bars hired extra staff. These pubs did prepare for a huge crowd, but they had no idea they were actually going to run out of beer. They had to get special supplies delivered, like emergency supplies come in. This bar even ran out of cups. They had to switch to paper cups. This is insane.
Do you want to take my glass back and put another beer in it? Yeah, okay, please.
They ran out. Ran out of glasses.
Boston Lager, please.
We've got McGinn.
I'm okay for now.
Man, the Scots are absolutely running a riot in Boston. Good for them.
Yeah.
Scots are awesome, man. I saw this interview with this bloke, Ellie. He's like, oh yeah, so I went to the pub for 2 pints. It's there for 20.
Are you following?
20 beers. Guys, yeah, they drank it all.
Watching any of these soccer games? Me personally, I'm not. I just don't watch a lot of TV. But I did read that the Scottish fans take things to a whole new level. They are drinking Boston dry. They literally, what was it, Sam Adams, their bar, their tap room that they have in Boston, that location, they drank them all out of their Boston lager. They had to have a special delivery sent in Saturday morning to keep up with the pace of them drinking. And they said that the Scottish fans have drank 4 times the volume of Boston lager that would normally be served on a 4-day weekend for the 4th of July.
4 times the 4th of July. Jesus. This is just impressive at this point.
They're saying everywhere. All the bars are running out of beer. One location said they completely drank us dry. We had absolutely nothing left.
Wow.
Another location said they drank everything except the Bud Light. I don't know what that says about Bud Light, but they said that was the only thing that they had left.
Bud Light is just too light. These guys drink like ambers, lagers, IPAs, right? So, you know, something with some strength.
To drink was Bud Light. But man, I mean, shit, I think they need an award for that. I mean, if you're drinking that location dry, can you imagine the revenue that's being brought in? I mean, that's a wonderful thing for these retailers. I mean, that's huge.
It's amazing.
If they're drinking so much beer, and as long as they're not destroying anything, that's even better. But heck yeah, dude, give the Scottish an award for...
Also heard that they do clean up after themselves as well. So, I mean, come on.
Let me get this straight. You're telling me that Scottish soccer fans drank all the beer in Boston? Apparently, a bunch of bars and stores ran out of beer because there were so many Scottish people there visiting for the 2026 World Cup. And they were drinking so much beer that a bunch of places just completely ran out of it. They're saying that the alcohol sales tripled what Boston would normally do on St. Patrick's Day. Do you understand how much alcohol needs to be consumed to triple the amount of alcohol sales that Boston has on St. Patrick's Day? Look, I've been to Boston on St. Patrick's Day. It is not one of those cities where they don't drink that much. Pretty much all they do is drink. It is literally one of my favorite places to be.
Boston, a lot of drinking in Boston.
On St. Patrick's Day because they drink so much. And you're telling me that a bunch of people from Scotland came and drank the city dry? Look, I don't care who you are or where you're coming from. That is impressive. There are plenty of great drinking stories out there, but this may go down in history as one of the best ones ever. You came to a city and completely drank it dry, and that city was Boston?
They literally came, they saw, they conquered. Conquered the bars in Boston, for sure.
All the Scottish people out there, I just want to say I am extremely impressed. Good for you.
So am I. Watching all the fun going on in Boston made me wonder, how are these bartenders and servers doing? They have to be making really good money. And I found out just that. This girl tells you exactly what she made in 1 day. Now, this young lady made a bag in 1 day, okay? And this was bartending over in Boston. And I was very curious about this because I was like, they have to be doing really well. They have to be making lots of money.
And currently the FIFA World Cup just started, and I work the day shift, which means I'm there from 10:30 to 4:30 or whenever.
Okay, she works the day shift, so it's not even like she's working all day long. She's basically working like maybe 6, 7 hours, 8 at the most.
I'm free to go. I was actually able to get out at 5:15 today.
5:15.
Surprisingly, with how busy I was. But I thought I'd make a video about how much I made today thanks to the World Cup, because I got absolutely whacked at work today.
I bet.
And it was a lot of hard work, but it was also a lot of fun. So my credit card tips were $464. And then that's not including the server tip out. On top of my credit card tips, I also made some cash.
So real quick, that's why you should really consider tipping your servers really well, because they do have to tip other people out. Your servers and bartenders do tip other people out.
So for cash, I made 1, 2, 3, 350, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 450, 470, 475, 480, 481, 42,
just her
483,
cash, okay?
484, 485, 486. So for a grand total, that brings me to 950 plus whatever the server tips me out.
$1,000.
And yeah.
She made almost $1,000 during her day shift. Can you just imagine the night shift, okay? I don't know if they doubled that or if it was the same. We don't know. But this is amazing money, okay? And I'm so happy for them. Bravo. And thanks to the Tartan Army. You guys did it.
I know people are complaining about the World Cup being in the US, but as a girly who bartends in Boston, I am not complaining. Shout out to Scotland. They were most of my customers today, and now I'm rooting for them. So let's go, Scotland.
Let's go. That's amazing. So happy that this brought their economy up, that the bartenders, servers, and everyone else made good money. Let's keep this party going.
The people of Glasgow love Boston so much that we want to class you as our sister city. So to do that, we have got this Boston cone that we're going to put on this statue. It's the Duke of Wellington. I don't know how this is going to go, but we'll give it a try.
Here we go.
Good luck.
Thank you. You hold that, I'll get up that way.
Please, nobody perish.
I love the accent.
Big up that guy, by the way. Oh. You belong up
Wow,
there.
look at him.
Absolutely lovely.
He's a cone.
We now have a Boston cone.
Duke of Wellington.
Scottish guys are spoiling the city. They were good people.
Very sadly, our time in this beautiful city, Boston, has come to an end. Today the Tartan Army starts moving on south. But I want to say quickly, it has been the most fantastic, heartwarming time here in this city. Not just Boston, but the whole New England region. You know, we've had Scots down in Providence, Rhode Island, and all sorts of places, right? The people here have been very warm and kind to us, opened their homes and opened their hearts, and we've just had the best time. So this is really just a quick note from me to say the deepest thank you to everyone in this region for putting up with us, putting up with some of our crazy antics like the traffic cones and all the rest of it. We've had a blast. And I find it funny that a lot of people from Boston and the region say to us, you kind of have lost the fun over the years for whatever reason. And this has brought it back. The Scots have brought it back to the city. And what I want to say is, well, we hand the baton over to you. We hand the traffic cone over to you guys.
That's right.
To now go and have some fun in this great city. You guys have been awesome. Look, even the Red Sox made us our own special t-shirt. I love these things. Cool. How cool is that? So let there be a lasting legacy of friendship, and I want to extend an open invitation for all of you guys to come over and visit us in Scotland. There are direct flights from Logan all the way over to Edinburgh, and I think Glasgow as well. So you're all welcome over, and you know what? We'll be back. We will be back. Absolutely.
Okay, over here they're doing the chant. The whole Tartan Army is on the way to Miami. It should be fun over there as well. I mean, Miami, come through. The city of Boston handled it so well. Some girls in Boston probably found some love connections over here too. Wow, the kilt makes you stronger, I guess. Look at her. Yes, girl. She's loving it. There's also women in Boston who are not ready to let these guys go. This girl says she takes public transportation all the time. She encountered a World Cup tourist from Scotland on the train, and this was her experience.
My faith in the male species has been restored today, and let me tell you why. I take the T every single day. The train, the bus, multiple train lines, multiple bus routes, back and forth every single day. A man in this city has never once offered me his seat so I could sit down, let alone every other woman that stands on the train. I've seen grown men race for the one open seat, that's two, and don't look at my spray tan hands. I've seen grown men race for the one open seat while a bunch of women are standing. It's despicable. We're not even shocked anymore, which is even more despicable. Today, I'm walking to my bus stop, and a man stands up, and he says, "Take my seat." I said, "No, it's okay." He said, "The last girl said, no, it's okay. I'm not taking two no's. Take my seat." I said, "Period. Where did this man come from?"
Period.
He came from Scotland.
Yes, he did.
He's in town. He's leaving in a couple days. I don't know his name. All I know is that he was on the 350 bus today. I'll never see him again. Low-key love at first sight. Even if it wasn't love at first sight, I just need the Scottish men to know, like, how we need you to stay. Don't leave. Please don't leave us here with these godforsaken bottom-of-the-barrel trash men. Please, like, we're begging you. Take us back with you. We'll do a little tradesy. You guys stay. We'll send our men over there. I don't know. But I just feel like I experienced, like, this. I feel like we both were kind of shocked. I was shocked someone was giving me a seat. He was shocked that I was,
not
like,
taking it.
No, it's okay. I don't know. But if you're seeing this, I love you. You're a king. And Scottish men, love it. Love to see it.
I wish her luck. I hope that she does meet someone that treats her very nicely here in the US. Since the Scottish men are no longer an option for her. Well, I'm sorry for them, but yes, the men do have to go back to their lasses back home. I have met so many Scottish people. If you want to understand the accent, okay, here's a little tip. The I's are gonna sound like E's and the E's are gonna sound like I's. If you encounter any of them, do yourself a favor. If it's like 6 o'clock, ask one of them what time it is. Make sure it's 6 o'clock though. They're in Miami now, and hopefully Miami can keep up. But I'm just loving all the World Cup tourists. I love all the footage of people just being so happy. And I feel like this may be the closest we may ever get to world peace. I don't know. What do you think? If you want some more World Cup tourist content, I'm gonna put the latest two over here. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.